The Bad Batch is a series that follows Clone Force 99 and takes place immediately after the events of Revenge of the Sith, depicting the rise of the Empire from the point of view of the Bad Batch and the clone. This raises a super important question though. Where are a lot of the other integral characters that took place during the Clone Wars? Characters like Darth Vader, Palpatine, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and the person that we'll be discussing today. Where is Ahsoka Tano during the events of the Bad Batch? And where did Ahsoka go past her ending in Clone Wars Season 7? We know for a fact based on the trailers that Captain Rex will be making an appearance in the Bad Batch, with Captain Rex being with Ahsoka when her story came to the end at Clone Wars Season 7. Ahsoka's appearance in the Bad Batch has only been rumored at this point in time though, with us hearing nothing concrete about the character showing up. She is one of the more likely Jedi to appear, however, as she is a Clone Wars staple character. And thanks to the Ahsoka novel, we do know exactly where Ahsoka is during the events of the Jedi Purge, and where she fled. This is all subject to change, however, as we've seen before in Star Wars and even the Bad Batch, so take it with a grain of salt exactly where canon says she is, as this was a story written about Ahsoka before Clone Wars Season 7 was ever greenlit, and is of course subject to change. With that said, this is where Ahsoka Tano was after the Jedi Purge according to the Ahsoka novel, and where she should be chronologically during the events of the Bad Batch. Initially after the Siege of Mandalore, Ahsoka thought it was smart to head to the Outer Rim, and the outer reaches of space where the Galactic Empire would have a more difficult time securing a foothold after their rise. This is where in fact a lot of Jedi decided to flee, those Jedi that decided not to fight against the regime that was currently established, that is. This is also after several years of the Empire where Inquisitors and even occasionally Lord Vader himself would be dispatched to hunt surviving Jedi. Ahsoka eventually landed on the planet known as Thebesca. During the entire first year of the reign of the Empire, Ahsoka would remain on Thebesca, working as a mechanic for the Fardi clan, the clan that actually controlled the planet. After the first year, Imperial officers would be spotted on the planet, and Ahsoka believed it was too risky to remain there, especially since such high-ranking Imperials were beginning to locate and explore the planet. Not just normal stormtroopers, but again, officers, and she believed that if she were ever to be detected, they could send the Inquisitors after her, which would be a dangerous task concerning the fact that she no longer had lightsabers. This caused Ahsoka to move on. Ahsoka would then venture to the planet of Rada. On Rada, Ahsoka would again work as a mechanic, as the planet had not yet been touched by the Empire but was currently controlled by farmers. The Empire though would eventually find Rada as well, establishing a base on its moon, and oppressing the farmers currently on the planet. Ahsoka would eventually stir up a revolution among the people, a revolution that would go poorly, and would be forced to help all of them escape their home, in the process revealing herself as force sensitive in an attempt to save the individuals on the planet. After this, Ahsoka would be forced to run yet again. However, some of the civilians that Ahsoka had managed to save on Rada would one day join the rebellion against the Empire, just as Ahsoka would, becoming Fulcrum. That's just a basic timeline of where Ahsoka was just a few years after the events of the Jedi Purge. In the following years, Ahsoka would go to a new planet and would later be hunted down by Inquisitors. It was after her encounter with an Inquisitor that she constructed brand new lightsabers and officially joined the rebellion. Anyway guys, what are your thoughts on this? And what are your thoughts on where Ahsoka Tano was during the events of the Bad Batch? Again, a lot of this could actually be retcon for the series, and it's of course quite possible that the Bad Batch actually encounter Ahsoka before she arrives on Thebesca, and there could potentially be a story to be told there, since a lot of the Ahsoka novel has been retconned already. Anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on this? And what are your thoughts on the whereabouts of Ahsoka Tano during the events of the Bad Batch? As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.